Hello, friends and family, and friends of family, and family we treat like friends, and friends who act more like family than family does, so on and so forth. How are y'all doing? Well, here's a quick story. Um, your boy got absent-minded yesterday, like seriously absent-minded. Just one second, please. Sorry about that. Yeah, I woke up really hungry, like I do on most days, and I took off with a friend of mine so he could take care of some business. And while I was waiting for him, I bought myself a bag of pork rinds, salt and vinegar. They were really good, but I got them to tide me over till I could eat something later. About 6 o'clock this morning, I realized I never ate anything else. Didn't shoot a video yesterday. Didn't bother with anything. Last night we had a big power outage here, and I guess it kind of distracted me from everything. So I kind of walked around aimlessly, and I never ate anything else. So I was feeling kind of queasy today. And obviously my eyes are bigger than my stomach, because when I get that hungry, then it's like I want to eat everything. I mean, I know it doesn't look like I skip any meals, but trust me, there are times when my mind gets so distracted I forget to eat. It'll be a good 7-8 hours after I've woken up, and I'll be asked, "Did you eat yet?" I'm like, "No." "How could you not eat yet?" It happens. So anyways, today I've got some double damage here, and it all centers around rice. That's plain white rice there, and this is what is called Broke Boys fried rice, but this is a more simplistic version than even the one Mr. Cho, is that his name? The one he presents on his channel. You actually do some work in the frying pan with an egg and everything. This is missing a fried egg. I usually like to put a fried egg on top. Don't have eggs. What are you going to do? But I'll explain this later. But the plain white rice is because I have bought 5 different versions of this 555 tuna. It is it's a product of the Philippines, and they've embodied some of their popular flavors, dishes. I don't know. This one is the Mechado style tuna. I gotta get a light. I really need a light here. I keep blocking, like any little blockage of light dims my aperture, I guess. Anyways, tuna Mechado. And I'm pronouncing it like the Spanish that I know. It could be pronounced a little different. I don't know. The Philippine language is a mixture of Spanish and whatever other language that's mixed with. Chavacano is a Philippine dialect, but it's different than Tagalog. It's closer to Spanish. I understand more of that than Tagalog. So, if I even said that right, but Chavacano I dig. So I'm pronouncing it Mechado, not Mechado, or probably Mechado, right? I don't know. Anyways, this has it's tuna flakes in Filipino-style tomato sauce. And I see some vegetables in there, but I don't know if those are in there or not. Try it on this side. Yeah. So I'm just going to put the whole thing in. I'm not even going to drain it or anything. The fact that they call them tuna flakes, I don't know, that sounds like fish food to me. Oh yeah, there's vegetables in here. Interesting. Saucy. Pull that right over the top. Give you a little peek at what I'm doing here. Word. And that's the only flavor I'm going to have on this. I'm not putting any salt, pepper, sauce, nothing. It's just going to be the tuna and the rice. So, let's eat. If somebody blindfolded me and just fed this to me, I would swear I was eating vegetable soup. Like canned vegetable soup. Plain white rice was the right choice for this because this stuff is kind of salty. Like very salty. Not so salty I can't stand it, but it's pretty damn salty. It is good though. I probably could have mixed that can with twice as much rice and still got plenty of flavor out of it. I'm getting a lot of this tuna like full force. It's not mixing with the rice. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit more and see if that balances out that saltiness. Here, let's try that. There it is. Just needed more rice on the fork. It's got peas, carrots, and potato. I'm using this right now. Eat Regal long grain white rice, microwavable rice. The cheapest one I found so far was at a local store, HEB, and it's $1.49. Found these at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and a lot of people are probably saying, "Don't buy stuff from Dollar Tree. What's the matter with you?" But as far as I can tell, every bit as good. Tastes great. This is the long grain white rice. I also bought Spanish style and jasmine, and I've had both of the other ones already, and they're really good. I guess as long as it doesn't have any weird preservatives in it, should be okay. Very good. It's very good. This tuna gets a pass just for what it is. I don't know what else I would use that in other than maybe a pasta salad. Yeah, because it does bring a little more to the table than just, run-of-the-mill tuna. So it's interesting, good. Not my favorite tuna. It hasn't become like, I'll never buy another tuna again. No, it's not that great, but it is good. It's really good. I got this off the Weee app. So once again, I will leave a link below if you guys are interested in trying it yourself or looking through the many, many other items that they have. Please feel free. Use the link, and they kick me back with, I don't know, a little store credit, something. And I'll appreciate you. Diet root beer today. You might be wondering, why diet root beer? You don't look like you're on any kind of a diet, man. You're right, I'm not. But I found with regular sugar soda, maybe it's just a mental thing, or maybe it's truly a physical thing, but when I drink full sugar sodas or high fructose corn syrup sodas, it feels like it absorbs into my system faster. my blood feels thicker. I feel kind of sluggish. And this doesn't really do that. Like I said, it could all be in my mind, or it could be factual. I don't know. All I know is that I prefer the diet a lot of times. I drank that soda a little too fast. I felt it building up. I stopped the camera just in time to avoid you guys hearing probably the ugliest noise ever known to man. I think my neighbors are calling the cops. So let's move on to this next little dish here. Another rice dish. Broke Boy fried rice. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. And the way this is put together is I take a cup of noodles. This is Top Ramen, Nissin Top Ramen beef. I don't really care for beef, but that's all they had. These things really have gone up in price. The ones I usually got were 78 cents, and yesterday I found them for $1.12. What the heck, man? But you basically make the noodles as per the instructions, and then you drain out as much of the juice as possible. Now, if you're doing it like traditional, like a stir fry, then you take these noodles, mash up the noodles before you cook them. Mash them up real good, make little pieces, then cook them. Then you throw them in with your stir-fried rice or whatever rice you're stir-frying, and your vegetables and whatever. Mix it around the pan, then you put it back in the bowl, pat it down with your fork or your spatula or whatever, and then boom, flip it over onto your plate and let it sit there. And you get this nice rice mold like this. But what I did in mine is I used microwave rice, and in this case I used the chicken flavored, roast chicken flavored microwave rice from Hill Country Fare from HEB, and which is the same place where I got this. And I made my noodles like I said, and then I microwaved the rice, and then I spooned in the rice a little at a time and mixed it around, make sure everything's incorporated. Same thing, flip it over, let it sit. And for this, I'm going to try this by itself as it lays. And you're only limited by your imagination with this. You can cut up Spam hot dogs if you want. It's a Filipino staple, hot dogs. They love hot dogs. And I've tried it with the hot dogs, and it's not bad. It reminds me of when I was a kid. We used to have a little thing called ghetto spaghetti. When you didn't have any meat for the spaghetti. Anybody remember that? You make a pot of spaghetti and you cut up some hot dogs in it. Boom. So this is what it looks like alone and by itself. The texture is really, really fun. And the flavor ain't bad. Now, I got me some soy sauce. Try not to use too much of this. Just a little sprinkle here and there. And I got me some sweet chili sauce. God dang if this stuff ain't good. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie. And here it is after the sauce is added. Nice. Soy sauce, hot chili sauce, and Broke Boy fried rice. Fried rice. Let's eat. I owed you guys another let's eat because I forgot to say it last time. That's good. Now when I make stuff like this, throw things together in this concoction, it reminds me of the YouTuber. Is it DP Easy or Deep Easy? You know the guy who always makes like jailhouse concoctions? Hey Bunky, I'm gonna make some taffy. You think you're gonna want some? That guy. I like watching videos of jailhouse recipes because it shows you how creative a person can get under certain circumstances. I know we were all kids once, and we used to look at a refrigerator full of food and be like, there's nothing to eat in this house. Oh. No, what we meant was there wasn't something that we could just throw together in 3 seconds and throw down our gullet. Stuff that took some time. We didn't even want to boil water for spaghetti. I don't know how we got away with ramen. But, yeah, you can get pretty creative with just basics. Run through some recipes. There's so many recipes, so much knowledge being shared for free on YouTube. There's no excuse not to know anything. You can find out how to make a favorite sweetbread of yours, or you can find out how to make an exotic dish. Hell, you can even learn how to build a swimming pool or a house on YouTube. Use some of that knowledge, man. It's there for free. It's there for the taking. We live in a great age right now where everything is pretty much just there. If you look hard enough, there's college courses you can take for free. Yeah. I don't even know why I said you have to look hard enough. You just search it. You'll find them. There's so much knowledge out there. Things that I didn't know how to do, I've learned watching videos on YouTube, instructional videos on YouTube. I'm sad to admit that I've never subscribed, like, pay services on YouTube. There's something, for a nominal fee, you get this and 24-hour support. No, just show me how to put these two things together. I'll go from there. But yeah, it's all out there, guys. It's all out there. I shouldn't have to tell anybody this. Everybody should know this. But it kills me the number of people say, do you know how to, or do you know the answer to, or I was wondering, I'm just curious, would you happen to know? I'm like, it's all right there. Any information I give you, 90% of the time, I've either Googled it, DuckDuckGo'd it, or I watched it on YouTube. There you go. My secret's out. I'm not a very smart man. I just know how to find and receive information and then pass it on. That's it. This is hitting the spot, let me tell you. Don't be hungry, guys. That's the very simple advice I'm going to pass on right now. Don't be hungry. Don't go hungry. Don't let your pride or your cravings get in the way of you feeding yourself. I let my mental incapacity get in the way sometimes, and I'm trying to work on that. I really am. But no reason to be hungry. Because one day, I hate to say it, I look around, and I'm not trying to be too negative here, but I do look around and I see there's going to be a day where we're really going to be struggling to find the food that we eat right now. The food we have in our pantry may not be there one day. You may have to grow your own. You may have to go and steal your own. You may have to find a field of growing vegetables and ransack that sucker in the middle of the night. You don't know. We don't know. You know that old saying, smoke them while you got them? Eat it while you got it, man. I pray for everybody in this world to have enough food. It's such a basic thing. It's something that we all take for granted. We all say, I'll just go down to the store and get a burger. I'll just go down to the store and get myself a sandwich. I'll go get me a little snack. What's in the pantry? Oh, look, Little Debbie's. We have all this processed food that's ready to make. And I'll just throw it in the microwave. Beep, beep, beep. Done. Eat. And the minute that convenience isn't there, we claim that there's nothing. We claim we have nothing. Like, oh, I'm starving. You're not starving. You're spoiled. And I say that as somebody who's been there himself. Someone who turned his nose up to something that was in the refrigerator because it took more effort than I was willing to give. Not to sound like a parent or anything, but there are children and people and women and husbands and whole families eating whatever the wind blows through their door, basically. Grasshoppers, bugs, whatever, as long as they can eat it. There's another another line of videos I watch where these girls will catch like snakes, rats. They do make it look good, but I don't know if I'd go that route with rats. I don't know. I just battled a rat here. I had a rat in my house I had to catch, and I don't think I could ever bring myself to eat one. But I haven't been put in that position yet either, so I don't know. But guys, I wish you all the best. And I wish your families the best and your friends the best. And I hope and pray that you never wake up to absolute famine, to absolute destitution, to absolute lack of food. And if you have extra, help out your neighbor. If your neighbor's struggling a little bit, help them out. Help them out. You'll get it back. One way or another, you'll get it back. Trust me. Okay, before I get too heavy, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Check out the link. It really helps. And take care, okay? Till next time.